food production and other kind of stuff like that. You see, the land has water. So America, when we are talking about America, we are not talking about normal citizens. Normal citizens have no problem. The power of America, the imperialists in America, those who are in control, they see South Africa as a potential area for getting minerals, for getting organic food. So anyone who is trying to take control of minerals, especially to black people, you know, these white people, they have connection. Wherever the white is in China, in Europe, in Africa, they communicate. It is different with us. We Africans, we don't communicate. We don't love each other. We hate each other. But white people, if someone is in Africa, and that's why you see Trump is defending. Trump is not defending human rights. Trump is defending white people in South Africa. And Trump knows very well that the land in South Africa was taken by force. People was forced to leave the land. Black people, or some of them were killed. Until today, as I speak to you now, my dear lovely family, the remains of our ancestors are in Europe, in America. They are not ready to return it. Our artifacts are in European museums, in America. They know very well. But because they defend each other, that's why they are keeping silent. They are trying to sugarcoat things. But all in all, my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, what is happening right now in South Africa? Whites want to divide South Africa. And they are using Trump and other fellow white people to divide South Africa. I warned that if we are not careful, we are going to find two countries in South Africa. And America will support it. European Union will support it. Israel will support it. Because if Africa want to unite, they need someone who will destabilize the unity of Africa. And the one who will destabilize is this country that is going to be created. The Western Cape country. You heard about Cape Zit, that white South Africans want their own country. You heard about, and of course I shared the video of Wedamea, the Ghanaian content creator, when he made an interview with Olania, the place in South Africa where black people are not allowed to enter, to stay. They have their own currency, their own education systems. They have their own flag. So they want Olania, and through Western Cape, to be independent. And this is strategic. They know what they want, and they know what they are going to do. You see? And that's why you see America started by saying that he's ready to receive refugees from South Africa. White South Africans have been getting position to live in America. But have you heard Trump talking about black South Africans? No. But all in all, my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, the only salvation for us is to come together. Now they are in South Africa. If we think this will stop in South Africa, let me tell you, this didn't started in South Africa. They started in Libya. They destroyed Libya. You remember, not only Libya, they started in DRC. They destroyed DRC. They went to Libya. They destroyed Libya. They went to Zimbabwe. They destroyed Zimbabwe. You see, now they're in South Africa. And they will not stop there. They will move to country one by one. And we have this Agenda 2063. I hope they know that this agenda must not accomplish. They will do everything to make sure that Africa, we are not going to achieve Agenda 2063, because the day Africa will come together, the day African will unite, the day Africa will have one leader, one president, one army, that is the day America will fall. I'm telling you the truth. America will fall. Europe will fall. We have seen when Niger said, I'm not going to sell my uranium. What happened? You see, France is now shaking. You see? So they are trying to create things that will destabilize us, and those things is supporting white South Africans. So they are supporting white South Africans purposely to make sure that the continent of Africa is going to be unstable. And if they will succeed to have a country of white South African in South Africa, that country will join NATO. You see, what they will do? They will join NATO. Then after joining NATO, we know that in NATO, the law says that when one of your member is in trouble, you are going, especially in terms of war, other members will come in to support. So we Africans, if South Africa is going to fight with these white South Africans, you see, in their own country, or if they are going to get their own country, it means NATO will come in. And NATO will not use maybe base from somewhere else. They will use the base that are here in Africa. America has military base here. So they will use that base to punish South Africa. And that's what they are doing. So, my dear lovely family, as Malema said, you heard, they're finding opportunities where to punish South Africa, how to start punishing South Africa. And that's why on the issue of Rwanda and South Africa, and I repeat this many times, I warned to our leaders, don't accept to fight each other. Don't accept to enter into conflict. There are those who are waiting, Rwanda and South Africa, to fight, because there are those who want to fight South Africa. So they didn't get reason. So they are finding reason where to start. So if we can allow South Africa, Rwanda, or African countries to fight each other, they are going to interfere. They are going to punish us through interference. And at that time, we don't know who is punished you see. And we should not allow that to happen. What we need to our leaders, I don't know what they have been sharing in the African Union. In the African Union, I see leaders talking about suspending Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso for constitutional changes. I think that is not importance. The importance right now at this time, this era, is to discuss how are we going to unite. And if I was a leader in any of the country, my agenda to the African Union, I will present that without doing anything, without discussing anything. Let us discuss when we are going to unite. When we are going to unite. But I don't see if our leaders are talking about the issue of the unity. I think we need to find a way on how we can unite, because our unity will save us, will make us strong, will make us come together and sharing our thoughts, sharing our resources, do business among ourselves. But without doing so, my dear lovely family, we are going to be punished. As you heard, South Africa is going to be removed from AGOA. But if we are so united, we have many countries that are not, that were removed from AGOA. We have Uganda, we have these Saharan countries have already removed Rwanda. So if these countries, I hope the population of these countries is more than the population of America. So let us collaborate and work together. We can do businesses. We cannot come here and lament. And of course, we are not here to lament or to blame America. America, take your head, take your money. It's your money. But this is a wake-up call to all of us, and to understand that there's no one who is here to support us or to help us. And I think as the people of Africa, we need to understand the reality. You know, have been saying to my fellow South Africans, I've been suggesting those, especially young people, then some of them, they know nothing. And that's why they have tried to chase out fellow Africans. They say the Africans are coming to take their jobs. But they didn't understand. Right now, they can understand that those who have been taking the jobs are safe. They are not lamenting about America cutting aid. You who think that we Africans from other places, we came to take job, or those who are from other sides of the continent, they came to our country to take our jobs. That's not true. That's not true. And those are just the propaganda made by these white people, you see, to make Africans fight each other. Right now, they're on your doors. What are you going to do? Are you ready to unite with the people who chased them? We Africans, we forgive everyone. We are happy. with forgiveness. We forgive people. And let us come together. Let us come together. If we forgive those who took us into slavery, colonialism, apartheid, and we live with them properly, what's wrong to forgive each other? I think my suggestion here is we Africans, we need to come together. Our unity is our salvation, and I will continue to preach this issue of peace many until my last breath, because I know, and this country that we see is powerful. They are so united. If you talk about United America, it is united. If you talk about United Kingdom, it is united. If you talk about China, they're so stick, they came together. If you talk about Russia, they came together. It's only Africans. And since Berlin Conference, Africans, we were weak. So we need to change things. And I hope we will change things on the ground. After that, my dear lovely family, those are just my opinions. I'm trying to share what I have and what I heard from our fellow member of parliament in South Africans. But all in all, this should be a wake-up call to all of us to understand that the time will come when those who are paying the piper to call for the tune. I think, let me not speak for too long, but all in all, my dear lovely family, if you have anything, please share with us. If you have new idea, you have different opinions, please share with us through the comment section. I hope the aim is good to bring the people of Africa together to find solutions for our challenges and to make Africa great. After that, let me say thank you. Have a nice time. See you next time, my dear lovely family. Bye-bye.